Especially if you guys spent like a lot of time pre or post together.
Right.
It does matter. Did you guys go out for drinks and
That's
dancing
right.
all night until the morning light?
Fuck buddies is a great avoiding title.
That could mean anything though.
But they're going to be writing you off as a potential to be in a relationship with. I find that, you know, it's very difficult to rewrite that.
Oh, for sure.
Because you've set it up as something that's disposable. We're not going to get deep. We're not going to catch feelings. This is the way that I see it personally, is like there's no denying with the rise of hookup apps, dating websites, casual encounter websites, even the public accessed porn out there, there's no denying we are more casual sex crazed than ever before.
I think, well, we've always been incredibly sexual beings, but now with social media especially, there's no hiding your freak flag anymore. And there you have such access to any kind of like pornography or dirty pictures on the planet. That's usually what people end up falling into is like, okay, like I'm comfortable with this person. Like we eat great meals together and we can sleep in the same bed and I don't think they're gonna stab me when I'm sleeping, but I don't have any desire to like fuck them in the morning or at night.
Right.
What is a relationship without passion? Like what a relationship without sex though is a friendship, unfortunately.
And I've heard so many different sexperts and sex education speakers talk about the mental prison that we exist in, the torture that we put ourselves through sometimes to stay monogamous.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, that's some prisoner of war shit to me, you know, like.
And it's bad on both sides. I mean, I know I've seen like relationships where, you know, one person like wants to break up with the other person, but it's too hard and they feel bad about it. So they stay in a relationship for longer half-heartedly, which is so cruel to the other person
Entirely.
So it's like, come on, man. Like you see like relationships that they're breaking up for years. And then where does it get to, like, you know, people get a lot more upset if you're wasting their time.
Yeah, no shit. How many times do you hear someone say, I gave them the best years of my life?
Yeah. God damn, maybe you love orgies.
Yeah.
But you don't want to live in an orgy lifestyle every single day of your life. And
Right.
maybe you don't want to be poly, but the thought of not ever like sleeping with a group of people again is just not something you're okay with. You have to explore those sides of yourself. You have to or else he's just going to fuck a bunch of people in a basement one day.
I don't believe that it's in our nature to be monogamous with one person and expect them to fulfill all of our changing demands as we grow.
That's a lot to put on a person. Do you believe in the idea that somebody is only as loyal as their options? It's like how like a celebrity, especially like a male athlete, always like kind of gets a pass. Because of course he's gonna cheat. All these women are throwing themselves at them. Oh my God. I understand like even in that like aspect too, that I don't think that sex is always tied to love and an emotional connection. I think you can love one person, but maybe want to fuck somebody else.
There's responsibilities there that
Yes.
are obviously there's, you know, the health responsibilities. Make sure that, you know, you're not giving anyone anything and you're not getting anything. So get tested.
Completely.
But I think that there's a lack in some of the social and emotional communication etiquette.
Yes.
With casual hookup culture.
Yeah.
You know, like it's easy in this exciting time, this exciting, fresh perspective of how we, you know, have sex with each other. And it can be a one night stand. And, you know, even that isn't as negative a connotation as it used to be. You know, I think there is a responsibility that we're kind of missing, and that comes to the aftercare.
Who cares, like, if, you know, you want to suck a dick or you want to lick some pussy? I think, like, the only real issue nowadays is that, you know, safety. Like, STDs, unfortunately, are, like, still happening. They're still, like, a topic that people don't like to talk about. But at the same time, it shouldn't be a fear-mongering thing that scares people away from sex, like how normal sex ed is for kids and in school right now. Like, oh, don't have sex or you're going to get an STD, you're going to get pregnant, you're going to die. And that's not really how sex works. People middle-aged, like, cheating on their husbands and wives, living secret lives. Like, is it better to live a secret life or to experiment when you're in your college age?
Being a twin is a hard hard thing. The demands that you have for another person in your life to know you and care about you as much as your identical twin does.
Do you have that twin energy? Can you feel
100%.
things? Hear things?
100%.
Really?
We still trigger each other. You know, bad moods, if I hear from her, that bad mood is reciprocated. We both have very similar outlooks on love and the expectations of relationships. So, like, you know, in that sense, like, I know we both would give partners hell.
Really?
To
I
try and
love
meet
that.
the demands of being with a twin.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen twins date other twins, but
Yeah.
that seems a little creepy.
I know everyone always says we should have done it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's my advice.
Take care of your
That's-
sexual health, but take care of each other.
Yeah.
Is that Jerry Springer who said that? Take care of yourself and each other?
I don't know, spay and neuter your pets. That's Bob Barker. Okay, great.
Stay hydrated.
As long as we hit all the old dudes, I'm happy.